So what ended up happening, man, was that I was club bouncing. I was making a lot of money, man, in Carolina, bro. And I was still going to school. And then one of the people that I was actually club bouncing with, his uncle was one of the owners of the actual affiliation. So he owned like several clubs throughout Carolina. So he said, "Hey, bro, I had some bouncers, man, that got fired because they either were stealing or they're getting drunk on the job. How would you feel club bouncing at strip clubs?" And I'm like, "You sure you want me to do that?" He's like, "Yeah, man, like it's more money." This is when things started turning, bro. So started bouncing at strip clubs, man. First time I'm getting the fight, I got shot at. You know what I'm saying? I had people try to stab me, bro, because people trying to mess with the dancers and all that stuff. Man. So it was a different lifestyle, and I was still going to school. But this actually led me to the military. One of my professors, you know, 3 doctorate degrees, three doctrines, and also too, he was an author of like 4 books, and he was actually at the strip club. You know, I'm not gonna say his name on here, man, but he pretty much was like, "Hey, man, bro, don't you got a class tomorrow?" I'm like, "Man, you got to teach the class, right?" You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, he doing this thing, whatever. But anyway, man, we were in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where J. Cole's from. And the thing is too was that, like, you know, he had a conversation with me at class, um, you know, at class that next day, and you know, he saw how hard I was working. I was trying to maintain these grades and worried about, you know, student aid and stuff like that. So he was like, "Yo, bro, I want to let you know, man, that do you really can you really sustain this?" And I said, "What you talking about? Like, what do you mean can I sustain this, man? Like, listen, yeah, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out about paying for the semester." But he told me everything, man. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna share this with you on your platform, and hopefully everybody's listening. You know, he said, "Listen, I'm over 100K in debt from all these degrees. I drive a 1999 Toyota Camry. At this time, it's 2006, 2007. I'm gonna be paying these student debts till I die, bro. You know what I mean?" And his income couldn't sustain, bro. And I said, "You know what? I thought about it, and I was thinking about it for a couple of weeks, and I seen some of the law student, the upperclassmen, the law students, some of the people in the grad programs. They had the help. You know, they had the sponsorships. Their parents were boosters, whatever, right?" I'm like, "Steve ain't gonna have that." So I said, "You know what? I know I want to have children one day. I got to make sure that I'm good for them." So ultimately, man, what ended up happening between that thought process was, again, wrong place, wrong time. One of my buddies got killed. That was a bouncer. He got killed in front of me, man. And I remember not only him, but the other people that killed him killed another one of my friends that I went to school with. So it came to a point where, you know what, I don't want to be guilty by association. I need to figure something out. And ultimately, like at the college I was going to, they had an ROTC program. And I said, "You know what? Let me see if I can go to the recruiting office, bro." And I went to the recruiting office, and I was really trying to join the Air Force. The Air Force, man, they weren't there. They never there, bro. You know, the Army, they were max capacity in all MOSs, max capacity. So the Marine Corps, I wasn't trying to go to the Marine Corps, and then I talked to one of the E9s. The E9s was like, "Look, man, I don't want no thugs in my Marine Corps." Straight up. He thought I was a thug. I was like, "Bro, you crazy, man." So you know what?
Yeah.
The Navy recruiter was like, "We'll take you." Had this cool Navy recruiter. He drove a BMW. He was just cool, man. Had all this nice watch and all of this stuff, man. And like, he's like, "Man, like, bro, I'm gonna take you." And then sure enough, that's when my career started.